time it is Arsenal, Tottenham, and as Man City fans, which we have on the show, I understand. I don't even need to ask him some more. I know what he wants. I know what he wish. But on a good day, I know Arsenal fans will be wishing, let's do this against Tottenham. Let's do this against Tottenham. But I want to let you understand that Tottenham is not an easy team. They do it against Man City, getting a point. And at the title race right now, one thing I know in England is most teams, when you are at the top, getting close to the glory, everybody is about to spoil what they call your faji. If you don't understand Yoruba, leave that one. Everybody is willing to spoil your faji, your party, everything. Now, the faji man is already here.
Yes, so
You feel Tottenham are going to destroy the party for Arsenal?
funny enough, from the look of things, because football is not a game of today, and why they say you cannot predict in football, you can also do some predictions. And for me, I think that the perfect game for Arsenal after the Wolves jaga that they did is Tottenham. If you ask me, I think Arsenal will win both Tottenham and Chelsea. But this is not about Chelsea coming forward. I think Arsenal will win Tottenham. Arsenal will beat Tottenham. I'm looking at the long game here. Arsenal will win this game and then the confidence will come back. But all that will happen is that the hope is what kills you. So it is the hope that will kill them. So Arsenal will win this Tottenham game. Arsenal may even win this Tottenham game by 3-0. But after the game, because for me, Arsenal do not have issues playing big teams. It is the small team.
But they have issue playing Chelsea.
They have issues playing Chelsea, but this is not Chelsea. This is Tottenham. So when it comes to Chelsea,
No, well, as you said, big team. That's why I brought it down.
It's not Chelsea that is big team now. If you check the amount of matches Arsenal have dropped points this season, the ones they've dropped to big teams are not as much as the ones they've dropped to small teams. Especially in Premier League. Okay, look at the last 4 matches now. They've dropped to. Okay, let's look at just the last 2 matches. They dropped to Brentford and they dropped to Wolves. Against big teams, Arsenal come to the party. Even in the Champions League, you see the big teams because the big teams open up space. So Tottenham are going to come, especially with the new coach. They will come and open up space, and then Arsenal will do counter-attacking football and then try and launch them. But it will be a thing of surprise if after all the noise, because I watched Mikel Arteta's press conference, and he said if they can correct all of their small issues, that they are the best team in the world. It's not to be best team in the world by mouth. The other day he said that they've been the best team in the world for the last 3 years. What do you have to show for it? It's what you have to show for it at the end of the day. So it will be a thing of a thing of joy for me, but it will be funny if Tottenham can hold Arsenal to a draw. Because if you ask me against Wolves to predict also, I would have predicted Arsenal to win. So that's what football can do to you. But against Tottenham, the players would want to come to the party. But the psychological thing about football, your body may be willing.
But your mental
strength. Once anything happens, Tottenham scores first goal like this, it will come back. Flashback of what happened with goals will come back. So before you know, everything will change. The only advantage that Tottenham have is that they have a new manager, and that can result to a bounce.
And from that new manager, where I'm looking at that, when a team have a new manager, every player want to give his best.
Yes.
And looking at a big game, having Arsenal is a big game for them. Everybody want to let me prove a point for my coach.
Especially for the fact that it's a not London derby. And in derby, you took form out of the
remember the first leg, Arsenal won it.
Arsenal whitewash them.
So it's going to be a tough game.
Of course, it will be a tough game, but I'm just looking at it that this is not where I'm looking at Arsenal to drop any more points right now. Arsenal will win this one, no problem. It is in the upcoming matches. We'll talk about that one. But this match, I think Arsenal will scrape it. Arsenal will scrape this one, even if it's to limp over the line against Tottenham. If Arsenal don't win against Tottenham, what's it going to for the season now? Make we come back the season, all of us go Arsenal. Because 2 weeks ago, just 2 weeks ago, they were telling us that the season is over. They won the league. If you cannot now beat your London
back now.
So if you cannot now beat your London rivals, just look at what will happen.
London.
Man City beat Newcastle, will be 2 points behind Arsenal. If Arsenal now lose to Tottenham or draw to Tottenham, and they will be 3 points ahead, and we have a match before them in the next round. So if we now win our match, we will now go on top of them. The psychological blow that we do to them will be very, very too much. And Tottenham are in a relegation battle, but where they will see points, I don't think it's against Arsenal. So I think Arsenal will take this one.
To me,
Chelsea no let Arsenal use them bounce. So my own
I can say is Arsenal season, just like you said. It is their season. It's their season. But if they allow the season to slide out of their hand, Man City coming with one thing I understand is Arsenal don't absorb to pressure. When pressure is much like this, you see,
They know they manage.
They don't feel manage the
explode.
pressure. You go see,
and it's, the funny thing is that the way the club is, that's how their fans is. If you watch online, after
both
that
offline
match,
before you
Mikel look for work. 2 days now, he never come off.
in the fear
Because they fear banter. But when they were 9 points ahead, he was the one telling me
they are the king of banter, and that's one reason. Arsenal fan, I don't want Arsenal to win league. To be honest, this is one reason. They are not. It's like, somebody who doesn't have anything, but the noise is just unbearable.
People will never win anything because Saka the best winger for the world. So if you win the league,
you have to win the league, then you can make noise. You can tell us facts, but you don't have anything. You are always online bantering or that team that have achievement that you don't have. Arsenal need to repent. But
repent though.
Our guest is also actually telling us a 3-1 in favor of Arsenal.
Yeah,
right?
I think Arsenal will win this by 3-1. 3-1.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's tell one place. They know your judgment.
I say they could win 3-0, but I think with how I'm expecting the game to go, Tottenham will score first and then Arsenal will score 3, so it will be 3-1.
It's okay. So a 3-1 win against Tottenham will also give them an edge and a lot of ginger to play Chelsea.
To give them little hope.
Little hope, okay.
Little hope.
And like I said,
hope we want me to get.
But if that hope no come, go.
Alhamdulillah.
That means your prayers and your fasting is going anywhere. Thank you very much. Once again, subscribe and share and comment to our videos.